Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back guys. As part of the today's session, I just want to give you a quick glimpse on how exactly we can connect a real Android phone to this particular machine and how can we perform further automation on that particular device. So guys, whenever I was explaining about Android Studio, I told you that we are gonna work on a Android real device automation, and for an iPhone, we are gonna use a virtual device. So I do have my Android phone with me, hence using a USB cable, I connected my I connected my Android phone to this particular laptop. People, if you don't have any Android phones, you can take a help of Android Studio from where you can launch a virtual device that I will show you in next a few minutes. But as part of the today's session, we will see how exactly we can connect a real Android phone. Okay, so I just connected a USB cable to my Android device, and the cable the other end is connected to my laptop. And the next thing that I need to do is, in order to recognize my iPhone, here I'm using my Samsung phone, guys. So there are some settings that we need to enable, okay, on the real device. Okay, there are some settings that we need to enable on the real device to recognize, for which I'm launching my settings app on my Samsung iPhone. And at the end, you do have an option which is an about the phone. And if you go to the about the phone, there will be an option which is a software information. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is about the phone and then software information. These are the steps: about phone and a software information, inside of which you have a build number. Tap on it for 10 times. Okay, continuously tap on that particular build number for 10 times. In between, after 6 times or a 7 times, it will show you a confirmation message. This action will allows you to enable a developer mode. Would you like to enable a developer mode? Yes, of course you need to enable it. So click on a S, enable developer mode. Okay, enable developer mode. That's the option that you need to select. And after that, come back below about the phone. Okay, below about the phone option, we will find developer options. Okay, so I'm just coming back on my mobile, and just below that, I do have a developer options. And inside the developer options, okay, inside the developer options, there is a debugging section. Okay, there is a debugging section in which USB debugging mode should be enabled. By default, it is in a disable mode. You just need to enable it. Okay, that's fine. So, Rendra, these steps are clear. Can you please show us how exactly we can deal with these steps? Right. So, the point here is I can't directly share my mobile screen here, for which we are gonna use a Wiser app. So Wiser is an app ideally that it is used to mirror our mobile phones onto the laptop or a machine basically that you are using. See, I'm doing some operations or my program is executing on my mobile phone. I'm sitting in front of my mobile and my laptop, hence I can see what actions it is performing there. But whereas for you, you don't know whether it is performing the actions or not. And even whenever you are giving a demos to your client, also, even they don't know that. That's the reason we are gonna install this particular Wiser app. Okay, for which what I'm doing is I just launched my browser, Wiser download, search for Wiser download, go to the first link and click on that particular downloads link that it is related to your OS and install that Wiser. And once after you install that Wiser, choose this Wiser app and this Wiser is launched. Ideally, you can use this Wiser for both the Android and as well as an iPhone sharing also. As of now, I connected my Android. That's the reason it's showing it up here. Now here in the visor, it's showing it as a play button. Click on a view device, as in when I clicked on that view device, whatever the Android phone that it is connected to my laptop, it's showing up here. So the options that I'm talking about is in the settings at the bottom, you have an about a phone option, and in the about a phone, there is a software information and there is a build number here. So there is a build number here. In this build number, if you perform a tap, see basically for me, no need a developer mode is already been enabled. Whereas for you, it will display a pop-up wherein which you can enable it. And after enabling, if you come back at the bottom, you do have a developer options. Navigating to the developer options, and if you scroll down, there is a debugging session. In this, the USB debugging, I have enabled it. Initially, it will be in the disable mode like this. You need to enable it. Whenever you enable it, it will show you a confirmation prompt. Are you sure you want to allow it on your mobile device? Just select always allow and allow it. It's mandatory for you to do that particular activity. Perfect. We have enabled this USB debugging mode. Okay, we have enabled this particular USB debugging mode on this particular device, which means my device is good enough to execute the test scripts. Okay, or my device is in sync with my laptop. So whenever I'm running my program, it will be executing that. To cross check whether the device is being recognized or not, I can use ADB, which is an Android debug bridge, space devices. And whenever I hit an enter button, it's showing this device name. This is the device name. If you remember, guys, in the previous session, when we were talking about desired capabilities, we have a one value, which is a device name. You can give this value as a device name there, or directly you can leave it as an Android there. It's up to your wish. But this is the device name that it is populating. So this is the way how exactly you can connect your real device to this particular laptop, and to make sure the device is being recognized here using an Android debug bridge or not, which is an ADB. Perfectly all right. As part of the next session, we will be discussing about an overview on an Appium inspector, how exactly we can download and how exactly we can use that Appium inspector will be studied as part of the next session. Thank you.